Some of you might not be a fan of spending too much time outdoor, most especially when it's summer, and would just prefer staying indoor. If so, you can walk with us as we are about to direct you to some of the amazing indoor spots and activities that you could enjoy alone or with families or even with friends that is just for free. Welcome to Queensland Museum. Oops, don't get too excited. This is just a glimpse on what to expect inside the place. Are you stoked? Well, come and join us and see for yourself the different attractions of the Queensland Museum. The Queensland Museum is open for any age group, which means children will gonna have a blast in here too. The place itself is an easy access for everybody. It's just a walking distance from any public transport like bus and train. And there are also ample parking spaces as well surrounding the building if you have a car. Few steps away from the entrance, you will directly see these giant sea creatures that has been caught in the Australian waters by locals. And then they preserved it here in the museum. Look at that giant squid. I wonder how many calamari can we make out of this. Kidding! We're lucky enough to have seen the latest exhibit inside the museum, and it is called The Thread. This is actually an exhibition of threads by the Fiverr artist Eliza Jane and Sonja Carmichael, in which this exhibit will just be until the month of February 2021. And now, we are here in our favorite part of the museum, the Lost Creatures exhibition, which is all about the recent paleontology discoveries in Queensland, featuring some of the most significant fossil finds. Never in our wildest dream that we can experience seeing real-life fossil finds of dinosaurs. We only see these things in movies, and now we were able to have another tick off our bucket list. And mind you, this exhibit is just for free. The good thing about the Lost Creature exhibit is that they incorporated technology, which allows the people to explore the animals on display through touchscreens and projections. Putting these lost creatures into perspective, like full-size skeletal replicas, life-size 3D projections, and actual fossils, showed just how substantial the ancient inhabitants of Australia really were. There's an interactive table as well that features fossils and tactile experiences for the children. So, the exhibit is not only for adults, but it is also appealing to children. On the next level of the museum, you will find the Wild State Gallery, which showcased the Queensland's diverse habitats and beauty. Based on what I've read, it displays over 300 animals and specimens within the 5 broad habitats found in Queensland. And these are the arid outback, iconic eucalyptus forest, tropical rainforest, sun-drenched coastal zones, and the teeming marine environments. The Wild State is a good place to show the children and even the adults the extreme beauty yet fragile state of each environment. It is actually a good interactive area for those school-age children who's on excursion, because aside from showing them the animals, it could be a great avenue in exposing them to the reality that we all need to protect the natural world for future generations. This gallery is for free, so anybody can enjoy it. People like us that came from another country enjoys it so much, as we learned a lot of things. We were able to find out that Australia is really a diverse country, not only culturally diverse, but its habitat is also diverse. In addition, you can also bump into the museum's Discovery Center, which is also located on the same level of the Wild State Gallery. This is an interactive space which there are museum experts that can cater to your questions about archaeology, paleontology, cultural history, earth science, questions about reptiles, insects, arachnids, and even mammals. The Sea Animal Creatures Gallery is on top of my list as well, as I love how beautiful and colorful it is in that area. It's as if you're really in an underwater. It's another unique experience for us. Well, again, all of the things that we've shown you are free, which means you won't be paying anything for a ticket. There are other attractions or exhibits that requires you to pay, but it's really up to you. If you will maximize your visit and experience in the Queensland Museum, then might as well explore the other areas of exhibits. But if you have a budget for the day and would just settle in going for the free galleries and exhibits, well, there's nothing wrong with that, because you can still have a wonderful experience in those free areas. Still relating to an indoor experience, we visited the Queensland Art Gallery and Gallery of Modern Art. It is just actually beside the Queensland Museum. If you're a tourist, or maybe you lived away from the city, then might as well look into the art gallery. It's free admission, my friends, so grab the opportunity to view the most beautiful contemporary arts of Queensland. For those art enthusiasts or those who are finding some inspirations, for sure, you're gonna love it here. The art gallery holds a collection of historical, modern, and contemporary art from Australia and even showcase international exhibitions. Our art gallery experience helped us to immerse in different cultures, most especially from us who came from a different cultural background. And it's really an amazing experience. Thank you so much for walking with us inside the Queensland Museum and Queensland Art Gallery and Gallery of Modern Art. Hopefully, we have provided you with ample options on where to go to the inner Brisbane city without breaking the bank. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. See you again in our next video.